Hi guys, hope you are well and enjoyed your weekend. So this is the lesson 3 of Bandura. So you know the plan, you know what we're doing. Okay, so we'll do the Kahoot just to test your knowledge, and I'll have a look at the scores. So you've got what, we'll do the evaluation, the exam questions, and then the rest of the activities to do. So first of all, do the Kahoot. I'll send this on Teams and on email so you can see it better. Okay, last count over my two groups, there's about 10 of you who are not doing it. Okay, this does not help me because I'm using how well you're doing and knowing what you didn't get and making a note, so when we go back through studies I know what was not as clear to you all as possible. So the more data I have, the more reliable it is. Okay, so please can you make sure you do this? It only takes 10 minutes to do a Kahoot, and who just doesn't love a Kahoot? Yeah. Getting bored of them? Yeah. Oh well. So do that, get your score. Okay, so evaluation. So first of all, data type. What did we use? Well, we definitely collected quantitative data because we've got all the event sampling categories, but we have the qualitative comments as well, like cut the bobo, shoot the bobo. Okay, so we've got both. So this is really good. It means it shows you how we can compare the differences between aggressive and non-aggressive models in child's copying behavior, imitating behavior, but also add more to show that the aggressive group were just more aggressive completely. Okay, so it's good that we've got the qualitative comments as well. Research method, it is a lab experiment again, so highly controlled, highly standardized. Okay, however, lacks ecological validity, might be demand characteristics. I've got 3-year-olds though. Yeah, I'm not sure how clever they are if they get the demand characteristics, so that one doesn't really work. So ethics, obviously, when kids are at nursery, the people at nursery are in charge, so they gave their consent. They're under 16. Okay, however, it later transpired that Bandura did not actually get parental permission here. Like, this is not needed. The nursery staff are in charge. But would you want to know that your child is going to take part in a study where potentially they could be exposed to aggressive things? I would. So that's an interesting take on that. Is the study reliable? Hell yes. Lots of standardization again. The models were trained what to do. Lots of evidence here. Okay, lots of data to make it more reliable. Lots of standardization of what toys will wear. Okay, so stacks of controls. Right, validity. This is interesting. When you how can I phrase this? So clearly this has face validity. We're looking at if kids copy. Did they copy? Yes, they did. Okay, but the conclusions that are made here. Do you think kids would copy if that was a real person and the grown-ups were beating them up? I don't know. So how you can then transfer this across to real behaviours that isn't toy-based, I think is quite a stretch. However, we know that kids copy. Like my 3-year-old, oh my god, he'll copy anything. Especially if someone hits someone, he'll just jump in, bonk. I'm joking. It's more of a sword. He smashes your legs. So they do copy. They copy massively. So we have to be careful when we look at kids. We've mentioned that before, and we'll keep mentioning it when we do some more kid stuff. Some research on kids later. Okay, sampling bias. They're all just from one nursery. It's from Stanford University nursery. So American culture. They will be diverse because of the nature of being at the university and lecturers, students. But it's a good university. Okay, so that kind of covers the ethnocentrism as well. So pick 2 of those points, write a good or a bad about one of them, and then good or bad about the other point. Okay, remember your P paragraphs, please. This is so important. I can't stress how your explanations need that context in. Okay. So next of all, we have our exam questions. These are today's 3 questions. I've made them slightly different. Ones we haven't done before. Okay. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning today. So, first of all, Bandura's study on transmission aggression is based on the principles of social learning theory. Explain the social learning theory for 5 marks. So you need half a page here, guys. I asked you in the first study to make sure you knew this theory really well. So it's your time to shine. There are certain words I am looking for. Okay, hopefully you have read the booklet properly. Do not copy the booklet. I know what the booklet says. Put it into your own words, please. Okay, I am looking for keywords more than it making perfect sense, because I haven't been there to teach you it. So it's making sure we've got the key terms. So, big chunk on that. Okay, I can't stress how much of a chunk you need. Explain everything. So, the second question, outline how the results of the Bandura study support the SLT. Pick one result, show me this is what the result is, this is how it supports it. Okay. Remember, if you've got both sides of the results, that helps. And then lastly, I haven't done this for ages, evaluate the use of event sampling that was used in Bandura study. So I need a strength and a weakness of event sampling. If you wish to look up the pros and cons, do. Okay, I'm not there to be that mean. We would have discussed it in class. Okay, so look them up and write good sentences, please, for me, please. So, as always, you've got 12 minutes. I'm sure none of you are sticking to that. Oh, is that naive? Oh, is that mean of me to say that? Yeah, okay, no, it's not, is it? So take your 12 minutes, upload them onto Teams, you know the score. Please try and do them as close to the lesson time as possible, because that means I can stay on top of marking instead of go back to your work the next day and the day after. Okay, thank you. And that leaves your last things to do. 4 things to do. Complete the number activity. Quite a challenge. Do the key theme and linking area question. Remember, the key theme is external influences on children's behaviour. You've got the definition of what it is. So what is the external influence? The model. Okay. And then for the linking to the area is all about how we develop. So we develop aggression through learning. Okay. And then lastly, I want you to do a YouTube search on something called the Funhaler and watch a video about what it is. Okay, because that is Wednesday's lesson, to find out all about the Funhaler and the study linked to it. Okay, keep in contact, guys. Hope you're all well, and I'll hopefully see you before the summer, maybe, hopefully. So keep it easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.